Hi, guys, my name is Zishan. And welcome back to my YouTube channel Zishan Trends. I hope you are fine. Before watch this video, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for latest video. So, let's start a video.
The Six Nations individual records that are nearly impossible to beat. The 2024 Six Nations is rapidly approaching with less than a month to go until the famous tournament gets underway as the Northern Hemisphere's best fight for glory. Before the action begins, Planet Rugby takes a look at some of the competition's individual records that will be incredibly difficult to beat. In what some might find a surprise, it is actually not the great Welshman Alan Wyn-Jones that holds this record but instead the legendary Italian Sergio Paris. The number 8 represented Italy a whopping 69 times in the Six Nations. Interestingly, he started every one of those games, showcasing how immensely valuable he was for the Azzurri as their greatest player in history. Jones is just behind on 67 with only 2 of his caps coming from the bench. There are no active players near the top of the list, with 3 Irishmen rounding out the remainder of the top 5 in this form of Brian O'Driscoll, 65, Rory Best, 64, and Ronan O'Gara, 63 points. This is another category that will not see much change this year, with the only active player within touching distance being Owen Farrell, who is taking a break from Test rugby to prioritise his and his family's well-being. Recently retired Irish legend Johnny Sexton leads the way with an impressive 566 points in his Six Nations career, only 9 points ahead of compatriot O'Gara, 557. Former England superstar Johnny Wilkinson comes in next with 546 points, not too far ahead of Farrell on 528, while Welshman Stephen Jones rounds out the top 5 with 467. Perhaps the only category that is really threatened is the try-scoring tally, with George North of Wales only 3 tries off the top. However, even though the star is still an active player, it remains to be seen what role he will play going forward and whether head coach Warren Gatland wants to look at younger talent or not. Famous Ireland central O'Driscoll leads the way with 26 tries, followed by Ian Smith of Scotland, 24. North's 23 as 2 other Welsh greats round out the top 5 in Shane Williams, 22, and Gareth Edwards, 18. The impressive records continue, with Wilkinson's outrageous 2001 campaign notching up a lofty 89 points, including 35 points against Italy in the same year, a record on its own. Remarkably, both players who hold the record achieved the number in fewer games than the current edition, as the tournament had not been evolved to 6 teams by then. In 1914, England's Cyril Low-Bagdate tries to hold the record on his own until Scotland's Smith equaled the feat in 1925. It would be incredible to see the finishers in 2024 come close to challenging the record, and with 5 games to work with it is certainly possible, but is no mean feat.